There may be times where I say something or where I do something that inadvertently may have hurt someone's feelings. But it's never something that I go out and do intentionally. Or I don't have that conscious thought that I'm going to say something that's going to hurt someone. So I think it's always important that, and obviously one needs to be mindful who you do this with, who you say this to, because you can't just allow everyone to speak into your life. You can't just allow everyone to just vomit their thoughts all over you, and vice versa. So you need to be quite discerning who you have these kind of interactions with, because there also has to be an element and a level of rapport and trust. And I'm kind of jumping the gun here, but I think a lot where that really applies is especially in the realm of coaching and mentoring. To be a coach, and it doesn't matter what type of coach you call yourself, or what type of coach, or what type of field or area you specialize in, but the premise is the same. Somebody decided to be vulnerable enough to allow you in. Someone decided to give you that permission, that sacred permission to speak into their life. Because the psychological contract is that if I, as a coach, have been given the permission to speak into my client's life, that is a position of power. And I always throw this line and joke in with some conversations that I have, but it always fits. So, it's like my little black dress that I can just pull out in any conversation. But with that power comes great responsibility. So treat it with care. And I place a lot of value and currency on when somebody gives me permission to speak into their lives. So you want to be careful with your words. You also need to be willing to keep quiet and allow that person to process what you are saying, internalize, reflect, and let the conversation flow again. So that's my coaching technique, which is not part of the story that I actually want to delve into. But as I share more, I think that kind of approach, and it's an approach I try my best to apply just in all facets of my life, especially when I'm conversing with people. So my story.